Okay, I'm ready. And it's about time that we will finish this game. Let's check the battleground again. Yes. So my plan is that I will move all my units except Joan the Metz.
Ready!
Yes. Heading to destination.
Yes?
Because he can't move where I want him still. But they are in there. Oh, cool.
At your command. At once.
But I'd like to move them all, or as much as I can move. Out of the castle.
Yes, General. Yes, General.
Hey, look. Soldiers.
Ready. Yes. At your command. At your orders. Ready to comply. Yes, General. At once. Immediately.
Yes.
At your command.
Okay,
Yes, General.
let's
Yes,
start
General.
the journey.
Yes, General. Yes, General.
Now, here we can move easily, and by the way,
Yes?
I will switch back and lead the troops. Here we can move easily because we have space to go. Delicious apple. Where is the other food? Never mind, yeah, it is there. I can feel it that it's... Ah, maybe it's not a trap. Or I hope so. The town of Sepsalux has been liberated. Charles' reputation increased. Now I'd like to bring my units to Sepsaluk. And then I clear the forest there. And then I move them. The inn is closed. So yes, that's what I will do now.
At your command. Yes, General. Immediately. Yes, General. Immediately.
Oh, it's much better to move them when I can zoom out
Immediately.
and click where I want.
Immediately.
Especially when they always stuck in the wall or something like that.
Yes, General. Immediately. Yes, General. At once. Yes, General. Yes, General.
And I don't move them into the town because this way they won't
Yes.
get stuck. Let's see who is waiting for us.
Critical. Critical kill. The enemy is forever approaching from my position.
Okay, just the time when I go back as fast as possible. But if it goes with time, it means that I don't have to worry much of an ambush from behind. Oh no, it's too late. When I enter the forest. Okay, so I don't even have to go back. So yes, so because I thought that we had to trigger these ambushes, and when we reach some point they would be behind us and it would be annoying because enemy front of us and enemy behind us. And with units stuck in the walls and the trees.
Critical attack.
Uh-oh.
Critical kill. Critical kill. We are in the proximity of enemies. I deem it safe to escort our troops to the tactical stand.
Not yet. Can't you see the minimap? So many enemy units. Ah, William de la Pole. At last. We have been waiting for your arrival for quite some time. By the way, I don't remember what voice I used for him, but... Oh, Jean de Luxembourg. Indeed, congratulations for having made it thus far. Our welcoming committee would like to show you. We Burgundians like to receive our guests. Men, make sure that our guests are well attended to. Look, guys. Actually, the mission time is... I mean, the total time is almost 19 hours. For 19 hours, I defeated all your troops, actually 95% alone. So why do you think that you have a single piece of chance against me? Uh-oh. I'm so powerful that you can't even imagine. I just have to use some food. Now, yes, it's actually important to clear the soldiers around them, because the two generals can do massive damage, and I can't reach them if there are other troops as well. Ow. Please. You don't have to try that hard.
Critical attack.
Ouch.
Critical attack.
Oops. I don't like it when I can't make the down attack.
Critical kill.
No, I am dying. Man, accomplish our mission where I failed. William de la Pole has died in battle. All three de la Pole brothers are no more. Charles' reputation has increased by 3 as a result of your success. By the way, I just realized that if I would combat troops, as you can see, after an attack, a successful... Uh-oh. So after a successful burst, actually, they are immortal for a bit. And they are using their special attacks, and I just realized that if they would do it with my troops, they would easily slaughter them all. And they couldn't do anything because they are immortal. For a while. Or invincible, yes, that's... Because if they would be mortal, I would be in a huge trouble. Boxes, barrels. Ah! The France has brought to a swift end of life of Luxembourg. You what? Seeker of light, and he drops in the last. Inscribed with writings of a long lost language, this blade wields the shining power of chastity and purity. Level 7 base damage 70%, rush attack 60%, down attack 40%. Only Joan may use. Actually, I don't remember where I put. Oh, there you are. Okay. Now, what I think I missed of the whole playthrough is that maybe 2
At your command. Yes, command. At once.
crosses to the Saint Catherine de Ferbois, and some objectives, some side objectives like
General.
when we had to pay enough money for the Burgundians, not the Burgundians, sorry, the mercenaries, so that the Englishmen wouldn't trust them. But I did not do that, and for 2 reasons. First of all, I did not want the Englishmen to fight off their own
At once. Yes, General.
units. I wanted it for the experience.
Yes, General.
And the second and main reason that I didn't want to spend a single gold.
General. Yes, General. At once.
Now I have 232,000
Yes, General.
275 gold.
Immediately. Yes, General.
I collected 8 million experience points.
General. Yes, General.
Wow.
At once. Cannot execute
And
command.
some experience points for the other guys, but you could see that mostly I played
Immediately.
alone.
Yes, General.
And if you remember, I chosen the very hard, so the hardest difficulty.
At once.
And as you can see, it's not that hard.
At once.
It's more
Yes, General.
rather annoying some parts.
Immediately.
For example, when you have to protect your king while
Immediately.
you are
Yes, General. At once.
trying
Unable
to...
comply. Unable to
Oh.
comply. At once.
while you are trying to reach
Immediately.
the end of the map.
Immediately.
And also, for example, when we had to protect those innocents both
Immediately. At once.
in Orleans
At once. Yes,
and
yes, General. Yes, General. Yes, General.
in the
At once.
7th mission, I think, in Impasse.
Yes, General. Immediately. Yes,
And sometimes it's annoying that
at once. Yes,
in RTS mode they stuck in the wall.
Immediately. At once.
By the way, I only have to move charge, so
Yes, General. Immediately.
I can go forward and the others will follow.
Immediately. Immediately. Cannot perform request. Unable to comply. At once. At once. Yes, General.
I'm also happy that Charles
Immediately.
fell off the horse, because this way he is easily
Yes, General. Yes, General.
easier to command.
Immediately. Yes, General. Yes, General. Yes, General.
Now,
Immediately.
besides of
Yes,
that,
General.
it has some
Yes,
bugs,
General.
and
At
nowadays players,
Immediately.
most
Yes,
of
General.
them
Yes, General.
wouldn't even enjoy it,
Immediately.
because I know
Yes,
that
General.
nowadays
Yes,
players
General.
how
Yes, General.
play,
Yes, General. Yes, General.
because I can see
Immediately.
in my own
Immediately. Yes, General.
friends
Yes, General.
how
At once.
they
At once.
are with games.
We have arrived. It is Reims I see ahead. Good tidings for us all. We have arrived safely at last.
Oh, at last.
At once.
But
Immediately. Yes, General.
I absolutely enjoyed it. The combat system for me was awesome because it was action
General. Immediately. Yes, General.
in third person, and you could use different attacks.
General. Yes, General.
The leveling system was also awesome, and it's very rare in every game that I don't know if I could say one or two just right now where you can fight off tons of enemies alone, but not like one by one, because okay, one by one is the best and effective ways in every game to fight off the enemies, but when you go into a castle alone and you actually siege it and defeat all the enemies and occupy a castle alone, it is so amazing. So yes, it seems that I will finish the game, and as I said, it was awesome. I don't know if the makers would make any other game, because I don't know, and I think not the makers and not the game is as popular, but I want to thank you them that they made such awesome game, even though it has some bugs, but as I said, amazing. And thank you very much for watching.
Finally, Reims. I thank all of you for delivering me safely to my coronation. In gratitude, please accept this gift, and you shall all be commended for your bravery.
Empire Ring. Symbolizing the French Empire, this ring allows the bearer to recruit additional units beyond the normal leadership ability. Increases the amount of controllable units by 25%. Effects are negated, but it doesn't matter because this is the last mission, so I don't know why they even bother with this ring.
Ready!
You have safely escorted Charles VII to Reims, successfully delivering the future King of France to his coronation ceremony. Now, I don't know if they say it or not, but in the real story, it was amazing. Not actually happened that Joan thought of hundreds and tons of English, but it's true that they re-attacked or regained their strength, I mean the France, and finally they could fight off the Englishmen. But before the actual victory, this such amazing Charles VII gave Joan to the English. Actually, somehow they managed it, and the English burned her. It doesn't matter because still the France won, but there was this girl who actually helped the French people to achieve a victory in this such war, and that was her reward. Let's see, debrief. B. I don't really understand why, but it was an A+++++.
With the outcome of the 100 Years' War in France's favor, the townsfolk of Reims rejoiced. There was much pomp and ceremony as the trumpeters heralded the arrival of the valiant warriors. saviors of France, escorting their Dauphin Charles VII, who was soon to be king of this great nation. Joan was personally requested by Charles VII to assist in his crown ceremony. With the king already in the palace donning his royal attire and waiting his coronation,
Amazing music.
the bastard of Orleans, together with La Hire and Metz, rode into the castle, realizing that they are indeed revered by the citizens as they acknowledge the chairs with their heads held high, bursting with pride at their accomplishments. Together, they have touched the lives of many. As nobles dutifully presented the country's crown jewels to Charles VII, cheers
so
echoed
loud,
throughout the
happy
royal
ends.
palace. Finally, the king took his rightful seat on the revered throne. Trumpets blazed their fanfares, proudly proclaiming the new king's official inheritance. Thus, Charles VII was rightfully proclaimed as the heir of the Kingdom of France. Having secured their names in the annals of history, the headers of France approached the royal carpet under the escort of nobles, each awaiting their turn to greet the new king. Each warrior, based on their individual virtue and merit, was awarded riches in gold and lands beyond the dreams of common people. Those in the courtroom then turned to the Maid of Orleans, but Joan of Arc had no longing for luxurious ceremonies nor gallant processions. Imperial recognition for her contribution to the liberation of France were unimportant. It sufficed her to be at peace once again with her voices, having fulfilled their word on mortal soil. Joan of Arc was nowhere to be found, having shed her honor amid the commotion where nobody noticed. After fulfilling her mission to liberate Orleans and crown the king, the voices ceased chanting in Joan's head. She realized that her duties with the country of France, and more importantly, her mission as ordained by her voices, were over. She had left as abruptly as she came. All Joan could now hear were the birds singing in the treetops, the wind blowing as it caressed her hair while she walked off into the distance. She longed to return to her village of Domremy. The sounds of war slowly faded. In their stead were the joyous sounds of children playing and the warm greetings of friends and family. People that loved her and beckoned for her safe return.
Oh my god. And yes, again, it was an amazing game, and this ending also was so. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and as I said, I'll see you in the next videos.